So what slander or misrepresentation are they peddling now? They're saying when these guys shock my genitals and shock my genitals and shock my heart and brain, and if I flip it, I'm like these fucking pedophile motherfuckers, something like that. And they're claiming I'm calling people a pedophile. They've never heard of a figure of speech. Granted, watching a disabled guy ejaculating against his will and interacting with his genitals against his will is pedophile like because you're preying on a defenseless man and sexually assaulting him and then trying to murder him to cover up. So it's pedophile like behavior. But someone saying these fucking pedophiles doesn't mean that you're calling someone literally a pedophile. It's just a figure of speech said in a state of anger. So it's like a woman whose husband cheated on her. They're like 50 and he cheated on her with a 30-year-old girl. And she said, "You fucking pedophile." She doesn't mean he's a pedophile. She's just expressing distaste and anger and this and that. She doesn't mean he's a goddamn pedophile. So what else are these kids pulling and what misrepresentations are these kids peddling? They don't understand English clearly. And someone saying these fucking pedophiles committing these crimes on me in a state of rage, I'm pretty sure someone who's educated can understand it's a figure of speech and not taking it literally. So who are these idiots and what the hell what slander are they peddling now and what misrepresentations? Have you ever said, this guy's a fucking serial killer, he's a menace to society? You don't mean he's a serial killer or a menace to society. You just mean he's fucking crazy sometimes. So who are these people who don't understand English and don't understand figures of speech and understand people using these expressions of anger and descriptions in order to express distaste or express distaste with someone's behavior that you don't understand? And sometimes you may be like, this guy's a fucking serial killer, for crying out loud. You don't mean he's a serial killer. You just mean he's outrageous and he's distasteful and he's fucking crazy or something. So people do that all the time. So what else are they pulling? And no, I didn't say anyone was a literal one. Although some of these kids say there are some literal ones involved with this. But me saying someone's a fucking pedophile is a figure of speech said in a state of rage because someone's shocking my genitals and invading my privacy and trying to watch my private time with a satellite camera. So key point. So what else are these terrorists pulling? As usual. What misrepresentation and who are these people who don't understand the English language and figures of speech? 504 August 4th, and yeah, understand expressions of anger. Sometimes people do that. I've heard women call their husband, if he cheated on her with a 30-year-old girl and they were 50, a pedophile. So enough of this bullshit. Praise Jesus. I'm Alexander Suriajani, born June 5th, 1984. It's 504. 504 August 4th. Yeah. So who are these highly uneducated people who don't even understand English and the different ways people use it sometimes? Because I've heard all sorts of crazy expressions. They don't mean things literally sometimes. Sometimes they're just expressing distaste. And people have different ways of expressing distaste. Yeah. I mean, I was looking for some other examples of these things. Although they do claim there are some literal ones. I'm not sure, but that's what they claim. But when I say it, I mean these guys are demonstrating pedophile-like behavior. And I'm just saying distaste because they're sexually abusing me like a pedophile. So it's like a simile or something. So enough nonsense.